Hello everyone, this is Margaret from Xanadu Art Studio, and I just want to let you know a little bit about the channel because it's just begun. What I did was, I cannot talk this morning. What I did was I created this channel for the Aquanut family, which means that I created a brand of watercolors. They're called the Aquanut watercolors. You can find them at aquanutwatercolors.com. But I have some pretty awesome followers, and just they love to paint. On top of the fact that they are all at different skill levels in their art journey. And so what I did was I thought I'd get that group together and we could all post to one channel, which will appeal to a wide range of people wanting to learn different types of art, because it doesn't have to be watercolors that they use. It could be anything. I switch back and forth all the time because I have so many watercolor supplies, acrylic supplies, cutting machines. I mean, I have a lot, but I've been collecting this over the years. So there's, but one thing I am not good at is organizing it all. So bad. It doesn't help that I'm, back at home in my old small house, and I have to literally take over every room in the whole house. And my poor husband and my son are in their tiny rooms. And so anyway, what I was doing today was I'm going to take you on just a little bit of a tour so you can kind of see, what I'm talking about. And don't look at the pretty laundry here and all that stuff. And obviously my couch, my laundry, okay? But I took over my dining room, okay? So there's my dining room. And I bought one of those dream boxes. Even the dream box is not big enough to hold all my stuff, okay? Then I have the craft room, and I just took everything. Well, not even everything, okay? I haven't taken everything. This is not including all the stuff that I have in the garage. I just didn't want to put anything out in the garage that would actually get ruined. Excuse me. So this is my craft room, okay? And it's actually my old room from when I was a kid. So I love that part of it because I feel really comfortable in here, okay? And they made me take all the abundance of blankets and put them in my closet. And then I took the doors off my closet because they're crappy doors. And I wanted to turn my closet, utilize that space in there and maybe get some things from IKEA or, I always look for stuff on like Craigslist and Let Go and stuff like that. I find great stuff. So, and then I found this huge drafting table. It's big, okay? And it's cool because it's like on hydraulics and I can make it go as high up as I want and as, on any angle at all. If I didn't talk so fast, maybe it would come out. All right, and then underneath, okay, I got all that stuff, but what that stuff is like things that I have saved over the years it could be paintings, it could be scrap, it could be all kinds of things that I could save to put in a journal. Have I ever? No. But that's why I created this channel, so we can all start posting. And if we all start posting, there's always going to be new content on the channel. And the channel doesn't have to just rely on me posting at a certain time. Here's the thing. They also, I don't think they have any problem recording and editing things, I do. While I have, the things to do it, great. I mean, $3,000 camera. I've got, the iPad Pro out there with the whatever stand. I forgot what it's called. It's really cool. But anyway, I have a total problem with editing because every time I do, there's always going to be something in the editing where, oops, I forgot to turn on the camera. Oops, that just didn't turn out good. And then I would have to redo it. It was too late to redo it because I've already done that part of the painting. I'd have to redo the whole other part. I am really bad at that, okay? So it makes more sense to do something live or just record it, be completely transparent, and put it up, all right? Those are like all my books and my journals, my sewing machine, which I'm gonna get out in a second, little bookshelf that I repainted that I got from the thrift store for $1. That I just find all kinds of stuff and a reason to save them, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to reorganize this in a way that I could utilize both spaces without it being cluttered. That's what I'm gonna try to do. So that's why I dragged everything out there, because there's no way I can organize it if I don't take everything out and then put everything in. Also, I wanted to congratulate Brandy. She posted a video. She started the 100-day project, and she posted a video on the channel, and it was great. It was perfect. Oh my God. And she was like so scared. So if you guys watch the video, please like the video and please let Brandy know how well she did. So that way, I'm serious. She's probably 1 million times better than me because, I could run off on tangents, run my mouth for hours and hours. That's just the way I am. That's, my thing. So, but the thing is, if I clean this all up, then I'll be able to share. I recently got, I've saved it over time, but I have 25 handcrafted watercolors from different, people. And so I was going to review those. But I'm completely, I don't really say what is bad about them because really it's just preference. That's all it is. And I just want you to see the colors that these people have and what they look like. It's not a lot. There's not a lot of places where you could actually see that. And then all the different ones, because there's ones that, people often see, and then there's ones that, people don't often see and should get a lot of credit for, I think, and then prices. Prices are the only thing that would bother me. That's it. Other than that, nothing really else would bother me because I like them all and I like all different ones. So, when I do that, that'll be, I want to get it started right away. I also have many, many brands because I'm nuts of brand name watercolors. And then I would say I want to call them the store-bought brand. So that would be like crafting watercolors, and then so many different techniques, okay, that I'll be sharing with you, like attaching your paintings to cigar boxes, making your own journals, attaching. There's a reason to use every painting, and every painting you can make good. And here's the way I work, okay? So the way I work is I always start 1 million things, and I probably don't finish about 99,000 of them, okay? So I end up putting them away because what happens is maybe I just lose inspiration for all those things, and I will dig it out in later on, and I will finish them. And it's when I feel in the mood, or when I see it, and I'm able to do that. Another thing. Okay, so I also will be doing reviews. I got the bamboo folio and the slate 2, and I'll show you the difference between those two. Another thing, and I wanted to get these out of the way, and I got all the great pens that go with it, so they all kind of do different things. Now, I have 3 huge boxes of watercolor pigments, okay? Huge, okay? It's just on and on. Because I'm nuts and I like to make watercolors. And so I thought every time I make a color, I'm just gonna make a color and record it, right? So that way, first of all, you see the pigment numbers, and that's a big thing, okay? So if people don't offer pigment numbers, I can pretty much assume that it could be a dye pigment and it could be all mica, okay? So if you're wondering, please ask everyone, so what they have. They should be able to offer that to you. Some of them maybe just think it's just an extra piece of work that they just don't want to do or post, so they don't. If anybody tells you it is like a secret, pigments are not a secret. Your binder can be a secret, okay? I use an Aquazol binder. I use a gum arabic binder, and I make my own recipes out of both. And for different reasons because of the pigments. And I also combine quite a few pigments into one watercolor, and that could be very dangerous because you could ruin the whole batch. And then I just put them in like giant mason jars, and they go pretty quick, so I'm pretty happy about that because I can keep on making more. But then I have a ton, which I have been swatching. I mean, those boxes are full, everything full. I've probably made over 300 watercolors in I don't know how long. And so I need to purge them. So I was swatching them to be able to, I'm just kind of looking around. Yeah, I don't want, I'm still in my pajamas and haven't combed my hair and nothing, so I'm not going to turn it around. I'm not. All right, so, what was I saying? Yeah, all right. But I have so many, palettes to review. There's just so much brushes to review. Lord Jesus. I mean, I can't, a handmade paper that I can show you how to make. Just anything, filling up all those journals, okay? I love journals. I'm a journal freak. On top of giving away a lot of prizes because that's just fun. And you know what? Giving is my biggest part. You can ask any of the girls that get stuff from me that I'm always using them as kind of guinea pigs and letting them try everything first. And that's just fun, I like that. Lots of times I don't profit from things because I end up giving them away. But that's just, I think it's just something that it's just in my heart. I also, for free, teach the elderly. I also, and that just started recently. I also teach a group of kids at a church for after school and in summer, so they have something to look forward to do. Also, before I took, I gave $20 twice a week, free classes to people who couldn't, or kids where their parents could not afford to, pay for them to do art stuff. But this way, it kind of got them out of the house and kept them off the streets. Okay? So I did that. Also working with the handicapped. I do that as well. So they kind of get some, hands-on kind of, it just helps their mobility and all kinds of stuff like that. So those are the things I do. Oh, I swear to God, I got a bra hanging on the door. Who cares? Whatever. This is what I mean by me being just completely transparent. My family will probably be involved in and out. Who knows? And who cares? Okay? So this is just supposed to be a happy time for you guys, for me, and I enjoy doing this. I'm so disgustingly passionate about what I do and my watercolors and the supplies I pick, and I just want to share that with everybody. And I'm just not a good editor at all. I cannot sit there and watch 16 hours of myself and consolidate it. Now, I tried a million times. If you saw the videos I have on my external drive, you probably could make a million videos out of it, but it is so boring to me. Like, I can watch other people on YouTube all day long, but myself, no, can't listen to my own voice. I don't know why I don't like my own voice. I just don't like my own voice. And I guess that's what bothers me. So the less I have to hear it back, I don't know why I'm walking back and forth, but I figure this is just kind of an intro video and to say thank you to Brandy. You did such a great job. Continue to do it, and I will continue to do it. And I wanted her to see that she's not going to be the only the only one who posted a video on here so far, because I do have another channel at Xanadu Art Studio, but I wanted to make this one all for the Aquanut family. So, so that's where I'm at. I'm trying to fix everything up so I can show you everything, so I can utilize everything. I'm dumping everything out of these drawers. I'm not sure about that whatever method that everybody else does, because that's like, I'm a hoarder. I have a very bad problem, and getting rid of things is so difficult for me. So difficult for me. Even I barely sold any of my artwork, and I'm sure people just keep their originals and probably do prints, but I get very attached. And then I don't want to sell it. And because it was for me, I didn't do it for anybody else. I did it for me. And then a lot of things I do, hey, I want to give, props to all the artists out there, and try all the stuff that I like, that, I've seen on YouTube. And so I'll be sharing that with you. I mean, everybody's doing like a Bob Ross thing. Well, what about a Lindsay thing? What about a, Karen thing? What about a James thing? What about a, so I want to try lots of their stuff and just, give props to them, because they're just awesome and I enjoy everything. Okay, well, I think the mailman is here, probably to deliver some other things. So, I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks, bye.